Welcome back. Yes, I've done it. Read it and weep, losers. They said it couldn't be done. They doubted me. All those fucking haters. They doubted me. Fuck, I can't. Well, just did it twice. Couldn't curse. Dude, already hammered. Wow. This also has been in my room for people just think I'm a lunatic on audio. Just immediately starts silent for a minute and then just immediately starts slurring my words. All right, where do I begin, dude? This has been in my room for like 6 months now. This probably is gonna make me shit in the middle of this podcast. Talking about poop, dude. Shout out, Dad. Yeah, dude. I did my triathlon this weekend. That's what the champagne is. For audio listeners, I just popped my bottle of champagne that's been sitting in my room for 6 months. Let's do a little champagne break. Could you hear that? Wow, this is so fucking bad. This Prosecco is disgusting, dude. Yeah, dude. Did my race this weekend. Hell yeah. First of all, welcome back. Episode, what do we got here? Episode 54? No, 55. Wow, dude. Kind of nuts. No, I'm kidding. Dude, Helena was playing the episode, I don't know, was it? Someone was playing an episode the other day, and I got into a car and it was playing, and it was the part when I go, wow, episode whatever, kind of nuts, dude, we're doing this. I started laughing because I do start out every episode by saying that. Anyways, kind of nuts, dude. What happened, dude? Lots been going on. I haven't had a solo ep in like, dude, maybe like a month. The last episode was my dad. Episode before that was with my brother and Ben, and the episode before that was solo. So yeah, it hasn't been a solo episode since 1 year, but hello, welcome back. This is episode 55. A little housekeeping before we begin. That SoundCloud set that I was telling you about that I did last weekend for Father's Day, it's on SoundCloud. The SoundCloud set, the DJ set I did for Father's Day last weekend, it's on SoundCloud. I'll leave it in the bio if you care to go check it out. Please do. Move all this shit. Please do. I really enjoyed making it. I fuck up a couple times. It's pretty funny. Wow, dude. The set is already fucking... The light's not even facing me, dude. Hell yeah. Set's just all over the place. Lights are just facing upwards. Just have no idea what I'm doing. No. Yeah, go check that set out. It's all disco music. I listened to it the other day at work, and boy, can your boy spin some tunes, dude. Boy, can your boy mix, brother. Yeah, man. It was fun. I messed up a couple times. I did the siren. It's so funny. In the middle of the set, you can hear it, and it goes, I'm in the middle of playing this like song right before it drops. You just hear okay. Terrible DJing, and you hear me just go, oh fuck, I fucked up. But yeah, dude. SoundCloud set is up. Episode 55. We're back. Did my triathlon. I honestly was expecting I brought a towel because I was expecting me to open it. I was gonna do a thing in the beginning where I like held up cards that were like triathlon 2023, San Diego, California, Earth, and like just go on this long thing with cards, and then I was like, dude, it's too much. So I was just gonna open it. And I was expecting it to just start fucking... That's why in the beginning you see me fucking immediately lean over it, because I was expecting to for it to foam over. But yeah, dude. Also, your boy got a buzz cut. I'm back on my buzz cut bullshit, dude. Back on my buzz cut bullshit, dude. Hell yeah, baby. Take a sip for that. It's like my post-game press conference. I just won a championship, dude. Hell yeah. What else? What else we got? Has been 2 minutes, and I'm already what else? No, okay. Another housekeeping thing. This was pretty okay. So the other day, first of all, shout out Cody Co. I only told my girlfriend about this, and she didn't even acknowledge it. I sent it to her like late at night one night, and she was just like, okay, cool. Dude, check this shit out. So I was watching my boy Cody Co. He's actually not my boy. I don't know him at all, but he has this channel called Cody Trains, where he posts. Whoa! Sorry, recording.
New Dove
recording.
Men body wash.
Ads, dude. Ads.
Get healthier, smoother feeling skin all day.
Sorry, guys. Kind of a banger. Hell yeah. Okay. So here it is. So he's in his video. He's talking about interviewing this guy. Whatever. I was watching it one morning and something stood out to me. Now tell me if you can figure out what it is. It's gonna be really obvious.
Fucking pumped, and it's because he responded. I was like, I gotta go for a run now. So I'm gonna go for a run. Sorry. Getting fired up again. Well, it's okay, actually. We can get fired up. It's a Tuesday afternoon. We can get fired up. We can get fired up! Woo! Hope Kelsey's not sleeping.
Dude, your boy got so fired up when I heard that. And you know what I added?
It's a Tuesday afternoon. We can get fired up.
Dude, added it to the soundboard immediately.
We can get fired up! Woo!
Hell yeah, dude. Front of the back.
We can get fired up! Woo!
One more.
We can get fired up! Woo! It's a Tuesday afternoon. We can get fired up.
Dude, the new intro, baby. The new fucking intro, dude. We can get fired up. It's a Tuesday afternoon. We can get fired up. Hell yeah, dude.
It's a Tuesday afternoon. We can get fired up.
Dude, yeah, man. I'm just so influential, dude. Even Cody Ko is talking about this fucking podcast. What's up, man? Yeah, no, dude. If I'm being honest, I got so jazzed hearing that. I was just casually watching it, like eating breakfast or dinner or something. I saw that and I immediately was like choked on my food. I was like, "Are you kidding me? That's the new tagline of the show."
It's a Tuesday afternoon. We can get fired up.
It's Tuesday afternoon. We can get fired up, dude. I love that. The inflection of his voice. He couldn't have said it more perfect. He gives. It was like I just paid him for cameo, dude. It's a Tuesday afternoon. We can get fired up, and then right after goes, "We can get fired up." Woo!
We can get fired up. Woo!
Dude, let's go, boys. Let's go, dude. So pumped about that. One more. Sorry, guys.
It's a Tuesday afternoon. We can get fired up.
Dude, hell yeah, man. So pumped about that. Champagne break. Let's go, dude. So pumped. Speaking of Tuesdays, since it is Tuesday, I was going to react to this article that I saw in the Post about Tuesdays. And I saw all this on no, maybe I didn't. Let's see what let's go back to the recording the screen recording I took of that video. When did I take that? Let's see. June 13th. What day of the week was that? Oh, no fucking way, dude. It was on a Tuesday. Dude, okay, I took that on a Tuesday. When was this article written? Let's see. If it was on a Tuesday, gonna cream. June 6th. Oh, also on a Tuesday, dude.
It's a Tuesday afternoon. We can get fired up.
Yeah, boys. It's called Forget Friday Night. This is when New Yorkers go out and get boozy. Spoiler alert, it's a frickin' Tuesday, dude. It was bustling on a recent night at Avra on 60th Street and Madison Ave. Tables were packed inside and out. The bar was 3 people deep, and locals who popped in... Wait. Tables were packed inside and out. The bar was 3 people deep. Sounds like it wasn't packed. There's 3 people in this place? Worst New York Post article ever. And locals who popped in casually for a table without a reservation were turned away again and again. Okay, I obviously understand that wrong. The bar was 3 people deep. I don't know what that means. But it wasn't a Friday, Saturday, or even a Thursday. It was a Tuesday. Hell yeah, dude. All around the city, restaurateurs and diners are reporting a seismic shift in the vibe on Tuesdays. People are talking about this podcast, dude. I send people in the streets, even in New York, dude. Even on the other side of this country, your boy's got an influence. What used to be a night you could easily slide into popular places with no prior booking has become a coveted slot. Dude, I set trends. Your boy sets trends. Your boy's a trendsetter. What can I say? With so many people working from home at least part of the week and often spending Friday through Monday out east or upstate, restaurants are now eerily quiet on weekends. But by Tuesday, people are back in the city, back to work, and ready to go out. Hell yeah, they are. Someone said, I was given the Tuesday shift that nobody wanted, but it turned out to be the best one of the week. One of the waiters said. A few months ago, Tuesday became the busiest night of all of our restaurants. Someone else said, Tuesday used to be a ghost town by 9:30, but it became the best night. You interview the guys going out, they're like, dude, honestly, I just listened to the Firing Out Tuesdays podcast on Tuesday mornings at 7 a.m. Pacific time, 10 a.m. Eastern time. And honestly, dude, your boy's mood just changes. I just feel a shift every time I listen to that podcast. That's kind of nuts, man. The order has been disrupted, said John McDonald. Hell yeah, Mr. McDonald. The order has been disrupted. The normal flow of Monday through Friday. I mean, you get it, dude. Tuesdays are sick. We are, dude, but here's the thing. I guess this is the conclusion I'm coming to with this article. We've been knowing that, dude. We've been knowing that Tuesdays were the shit. We've been knowing that Tuesdays were the best day of the week. We've been knowing that Tuesdays have been popping. We've been knowing that Tuesdays are the new Fridays. That's what I've been saying on this freaking thing for the last 55 episodes, dude. That's why it's called Firing All Tuesdays, dude. I'm getting fired up reading this. Are you kidding me?
We can get fired up! Woo!
Dude, hell yeah, man. I'm fired up right now, dude. And it's a Monday. Well, it's a Tuesday when you're listening, but let's go, dude. Let's go. Forget Friday night. This is when New Yorkers go out and get boozy on a Tuesday. How does this article end? We used to be able to get a reservation easily, but now we have to book 2 to 3 weeks in advance unless we want to eat at 4:30. People are talking. People are talking. And it's probably because of the freaking podcast. Oh, and it's time to be real. Dude, we are fired up right now, bro. Time to be real, brother. Time to be real. Sorry, guys. Drinking on the pod and podding on the pod. You know what I mean? What if I just spill this whole thing on all my shit, dude? That would be nuts. Hell yeah, dude. Sorry for that awkward silence. Podding. Hell yeah. All right, dude. Well, got that out of the way. What else I want to talk about? Let's talk about the Tri from this weekend. Tri-City in the Tri-City area. No, not the Tri-City. Triathlon. I did that this weekend. That's why I'm drinking this. That's why it says triathlon June 25th and it's June 27th when you're listening to this. Quick math. Oh, your boy's nice. Yeah, dude, I did the triathlon this weekend. I finished 5th in my age group. Out of 7 people, all good. Yeah, so finished 5th out of the whole race. No, I finished like 50th, like 50 percentile. You know what I mean? Like I finished in the middle. Yeah, so I'll walk you through the whole day. So basically, I get up, slept like shit the night before. So fired up about that. No, I slept like absolute dog shit the night before, dude. Couldn't fall asleep. My neighbors were I heard them talking about like they were going to dig a hole and start a bonfire in their backyard. And I was like, absolutely don't do that. Going to burn down my apartment. Not going to be able to race tomorrow. Didn't sleep. Was just like off and on for like I'd fall asleep for like an hour, wake up, and then like be awake for a little bit, fall back asleep. And then, yeah, time came, drove to the race, got all my shit out, set up. I fucking knew these bastards were going to be playing such dumb music, dude. They were playing like Katy Perry's things I don't want to hear at 6 a.m. Katy Perry's Firework, dude. Do you ever feel like a plastic bag drifting? Dude, I kind of hit that. Damn. Let's try that again. Do you ever feel like a plastic bag drifting through the wind, wanting to start again? Do you ever feel so buried deep, 6 feet under screens and no one seems to hear a thing? Wow, dude. Just blacked out for a second. Just hit that so hard. No, dude. Hearing that at 6 a.m., immediately threw in headphones. Guess what I started playing? Your boy, Dom Dalla, dude. I should have listened to my own set. This is what I started playing. No bullshit. 6:30 a.m. Me setting up for my triathlon. Hell yeah, dude. My brother talks to me. I take my headphone out. What's up? He goes, I have to piss. I'm like, word. Put my headphone back in. Me setting up my fucking towel and all my bitch ass shit, dude. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. So your boy was listening to Dom Dalla. Dommy D. That guy's sick with it. Dommy D's sick with it. DJ Dom Dalla. I should have just been my dude. Also, crazy little side note about Dom Dalla. He used to be a graphic designer. All I'm saying is I just struggled to push what button. I was about to push the screen button, but I was like, I'm probably overdoing it. People are getting annoyed. Yeah, so I'm listening to Dom Dalla, setting up. Dude, also I'm walking by everyone. Also, this dickhead on the MC. I know I'm just like such a hater right now, but the guy on the MC, look, I'll give him credit. Tough job. Such a tough job to be the MC of triathlon. Like, you gotta at 6 a.m. you gotta be explaining the rules, but also getting everyone hype. he made me laugh a couple times, dude. I'm not gonna lie. He made me chuckle. I was like, dude, honestly, man, like, props to you. The only thing that I didn't like, he kept fucking saying, he kept being like, what did he keep saying? He was like, all right, guys, we're going to start closing this transition area because you're setting all your stuff up in the transition area. All right, guys, we're going to start closing this transition area pretty soon because we got to get ready for the pros. And he kept hyping up the pros. For the next 20 minutes, all he's talking about is the freaking pros. All right, guys, going to be closing transition areas soon. Pros are going to be coming through. And we want to make sure the transition area is clear because they're going to be flying through this. I'm like, okay, dude, the pros. Like, they're hyping up all these freaking pros, dude. So we get to the start line. First of all, it's a waiting start, so you swim out and then you start. You don't run in. So I'm in wave 2, which your boy felt good about. I was like, hell yeah, dude, wave 2. So wave 1 is the pros, right? They swim out there. Dude, there's 3 of them. There's 3 people in the water. The gun goes off, 3 people start swimming. My brother and I were like, what the hell is going on? You've been talking about the pros for the last 30 minutes. All of us are like, where are these pros at, dude? There's 3 of them. Got to get out of the way for the 3 pros, dude. Got to make way. And know what he kept saying, too? He kept being like, San Diego International Triathlon. Nothing bigger, dude. Nothing beats this, man. Summer morning. It's a little bit overcast, which, like, shitty. Also, it's not sunny. Nothing beats this, dude. Nothing better. And I kept being like, he kept saying nothing bigger. Hey, it's called an Ironman. Look it up. It's called an Ironman. This is quite possibly on the low. This is honestly nothing smaller. He should have kept saying that. San Diego International Triathlon. Nothing smaller than this. Just belittling everyone and their accomplishments. Nothing smaller. San Diego International Triathlon. This is honestly pussy compared to the Ironman. You guys are honestly all fucking pussies compared to the Ironman and women. We don't exclude on Ironman. Yeah, dude. So get in the water, go out. First of all, immediately, can't see shit. I look down, can't see anything on my goggles. My goggles start fogging up, can't see shit. Hell yeah, dude. I'm towards the back of the pack because I'm not trying to win, dude. I'm not trying to win. Also, side note, this was so cool that they did this. Like, the event was like, I'll say it was like okay managed, you know? They did the job. But it wasn't like too dialed. Okay, we'll get there when I get there. But what I was going to say is the day before I went to like a little course talk and they talked about the race and shit. The guy was talking about how they're going to have people walking around with white swim caps before the race starts, and if you see one, they're called swim buddies. And their purpose is if you're afraid of the water, you're afraid of open swim, you're afraid of animals in the water, you aren't too comfortable in the water, whatever the case is, you flag one of them down, they're your buddy, they're your swim buddy, they're going to swim with you. I started tearing up. I was like, that's amazing that they do that. That's so cool. Like, imagine if you were afraid of the water, you're about to do this race, and like someone is just there, but like the want to be funny kicked in on the inside of me and like wanting to like say a joke. And like I immediately was like, honestly, dude, I should just like flag one of them down and just be like, yo, man, honestly, not afraid of the water at all. But for the next 20 minutes while I'm in the water, every minute, can you just call me a beast and like hype me up? Let's go, beast. Let's go, beast. You got this. You got this, beast. Just fucking backstroking next to me, just taking it so easy because I suck at swimming. I don't suck at swimming. I need to stop saying that. I'm just slower compared to other people. But he's just like, let's go, beast. Hell yeah. Would be so funny. No, but so the swim starts. I'm making jokes with people. I'm cracking jokes. Also, they did a national anthem. It was cool. They just played it out of speakers. It wasn't that loud. But it was funny because it's right by the airport, and I heard like this loud jet like starting up, and I was like, dude, are they going to do a flyover for this? No way. And then like just this bitch-ass Delta fucking Boeing 737 takes off. I was like, oh, that's right. We're doing quite possibly the smallest triathlon ever. So it was the 1,000-meter swim, first of all. 1,000-meter swim. The race starts. I'm like trying to get my bearings. Everyone's kind of like kicking and splashing and shit. So I'm just trying to like find a lane that like Find a lane and a stroke that feels comfortable. So I'm like, I can lock in. I find that, I lock in. I pick my head up after 30 seconds, immediately facing the wrong way. I'm like, oh, here we go again. Because if you remember, last time I did the triathlon, faced the wrong way. So now I'm like, sick. Now I have to account for that. So then I start swimming diagonally, and I'm swimming straight. In my mind, I'm like, swim diagonally, and I start swimming straight. So, yeah, the water's gross, whatever. The swim was fine. People kept running into me, whatever. I get out of the water, immediately so discombobulated. So discombobulated, dude. Let's see if they put the results. Or the freaking the photos up. No, they haven't yet. Yeah, so I'm immediately discombobulated. I get to the transition area. I change into all my shit. And I start going on the bike. And I'm feeling good. Off rip, I'm feeling really good on the bike. I do the first hill climb. Felt really good on that. Do like the rest of the bike, and like it wasn't as intense of like feelings of emotion as I felt last time I did a triathlon, but there was a point in it where I was like, dude, fuck yeah, you're doing this. And I look at my time and I'm like way ahead of schedule. Like way ahead of schedule. It's an 18-mile bike. And I'm just like, okay, we're doing good. If you keep at this pace, like my goal was to finish under 2.5 hours. I was like, if you keep at this pace, you're going to do it. I'm fucking cooking on this bike. I'm cooking on this bike, dude. I feel great. My legs felt so strong. I was flying. I was honestly like passing a lot of people up the climbs. And I was just like, I don't have clip-ins. I have the ones where you slide your foot in and then you tighten the strap. And I'm like, I kept telling myself, because what I heard before, I watched a video. It was actually Cody Ko's training video when he did his Ironman. And I was watching the video, and in it, before his race, he goes, a world champion triathlete said, you worked too hard to get to this point to not push it. Like, yes, you should celebrate. Yes, you should have fun. But also, like, you worked too hard to get to this point to not push it. And so there was portions throughout each of the events, the swim, the bike, and the run, where I was like, push it harder. Towards the end of the swim, I was like, push it harder. Towards the bike on the hill, every single hill, I was like, push it harder. And so I did. And not the only hard part. The bike was hard, but I felt really strong. I got a calf cramp at one of the points, and I was like, well, that's it. My race is over. Your boy's done. No, there was one point where you also go by this like huge Navy base, right? You go by a big Navy base, and I'm talking to myself the whole time. We talked about that last episode or 2 episodes ago. I'm talking to myself. I'm like, what a beautiful day. Hell yeah, let's fucking go. I'm hyping myself up. You go by the Navy base, and it's a loop. So you have to do this one hill climb twice. And it was tough. It's a challenging one because it's on the second loop, it's the one you do right before you go down this huge hill. And after you get down the hill, it's basically in the transition area into the run. So I'm like, all I'm telling myself is, dude, get to the top of this hill and this race is over. Like, you get to the top of this hill, you're bombing down, you're back to transition area. All you have to do is just run. That's fine. Just get to the top of this hill. So I'm battling it out, dude. I'm biking. I'm going so hard in the paint. I'm just like pushing it so hard. I'm passing people. I'm in like the deep depths of hell, dude. Hold on. I'm going to look up something real quick. Here we go. So I'm pushing it really hard, right? I'm pushing it really, really hard. And I forgot about this, but at 8 a.m. every morning at the Navy base, they wake them up, right? And I'm right next to the Navy base, and I'm doing this climb. And I guess it struck 8 a.m. because right at 8 a.m. I hear this.
Finally find that thing that you've always
no, I
wanted
don't hear
in a
Jeff
place on
Goldblum talk.
apartments.com.
Dude, just ruin the story, bro.
You can stack it on.
Here, this is what I hear at 8 a.m. Right here. And go. Dude, immediately got a surge of energy the size of I don't know, something massive. It felt like I just did fucking 10 lines of cocaine. I smashed 5 espresso shots, and I just did smelling salts. I don't know. Those are the only things that I could think of that would amp me up. I've also never done cocaine, so. But, dude, heard that, immediately was so fired up. Like, I felt this immediately.
We can get fired up! Woo!
Dude, yeah. Was just struggling so hard. Immediately started hearing the trumpets, and I'm like, let's go, dude. Let's go. I start charging. Right after the trumpets, you hear the da-na-na-na-na-na. Dude, started crying. No bullshit, dude. Tears streaming down my face. Loudly, when I heard the trumpets, I was like, oh, let's go. And the person next to me started laughing, but everyone else was like, they had the fucking bitch-ass alien helmets on. They're just like, what? Dude, shut up. Come on, dude. I'm like, let's go, dude. Fucking flew up that hill after that. Flew down that hill. Got all the way back. Okay, also, this is the funniest part, dude. I got back to the transition area, right? And when you leave for the bike, there's no one really there because everyone hasn't really shown up yet. It's only been 20 minutes into the race. Everyone's still on the beach waiting for their significant other to finish. By the time you get back, everyone is basically on the bike course by now because it's been about an hour and a half. It's been about an hour and a half, so everyone's on the race course and everyone's waiting for their significant other to finish or family member, whoever. And so you have to mount and dismount your bike in the same spot because you can't just come flying into the transition area. That's dangerous. So you have to dismount at a certain area, right? So right before the dismount, I passed this one guy and he looked like he was struggling. So I fly by him, first of all, dust his ass. Fly by him, absolutely dust his ass. And I go, come on, dude, we're almost there. We got this. Doesn't say anything. Also, it was funny on the bike. I kept looking at people and going let's go, beast. As they'd pass me, all these quote unquote pros, they'd pass me and I'd go, let's go, beast. Just honestly for my own amusement. And also that's hilarious. You pass someone and they're like, let's go, beast. Good job. Dude, shut up. No one said anything to me besides one guy. He gave me a thumbs up and I was like, fuck yeah, dude. This guy was like, let's go, beast. Or I said that to him. And so I said that to the guy as I'm almost back. I'm like, let's go, beast. We're almost back. We got this. We're almost there. And as I say that, I see a guy to my right. He's in full Navy uniform and he's clapping. And I pointed him. I gave him a fist bump, let's go. And I'm like, dude, hell yeah. And the guy behind me at this point is like, dude, this cock just fucking blew by me. And he's like, come on, dude. We're almost there. Just pointed at some random dude and gave a fist bump. Dude, I come flying into the transition area or the dismount area, right? I'm slowing to a stop. I swing my back leg over the back tire to dismount. And remember earlier how I said my fucking legs were clipped in? Dude, I go to pull my leg out. Dude, this is so embarrassing. I go to pull my left foot out. Dude, doesn't come out. And guess what happens? I fall. Dude, I ate shit from a stationary point. Dude. You know how much when I first told my girlfriend about this, she goes, dude, you've been making fun of Joe Biden so much for falling. That's what you get. And dude, she's right. Honestly, she's right. I've made fun of Biden for falling so many fucking times. I ate shit in front of probably 200 people. Because there was only me and a couple other people that had pulled up. Not saying I was fast. I'm just saying at that point, there was only a couple other people in the dismount area. And I ate shit. And a collective went out across the crowd. And I just was laying in fetal position basically because my bike is on top of me now because it fell on me. And I'm just laying on the ground and I'm like, oh my God, I have my stupid fucking sunglasses on. I have my bitch ass helmet on with my fucking number. So bad, dude. And so then I get up and someone was like, are you okay? And I just started laughing. I was like, oh, I can't believe I ate shit. And I come running into the transition area. My buddy Al, shout out Al, dude. He was he's a big supporter of me today that day, and I really appreciate it. I want to give him his flowers. I really appreciate that. He was waiting for the transition area to me, and I pulled up, and I was immediately like, dude, I ate shit. And he's like, are you okay? And I was like, yeah, I'm fine. And then my brother had been in front of me this entire time, and I pulled into the transition area. And this entire time, I've been thinking, okay, I know he's going to be in front of me at this point in the race because he's going to be in front of me in the swim. He's going to beat me in that. And we're probably going to do the same on the bike, so he's still going to be in front of me. But on the run, I know that I can beat him in the run. It just depends on how far in front of me he is. So I pulled in, and Al goes, one of the first things I say to Al is, how far in front of me is he? And he's like 30 seconds to a minute. And I was like, it's over. And so I start running. I fucking don't see him for the longest time. Dude, I don't see him for the longest time. And now I'm starting to get worried. Also, the guy the day before said the aid stations were going to be every mile. First mile comes, no aid station. Second mile comes, there's an aid station. I'm like, hell yeah, dude, here we go. So I grab a water. Third mile comes, no aid station. And I'm like, all right, this guy lied. It's probably every other mile. By the third mile, I see my brother. And for the next probably like half mile, I'm just staring at the back of him. Slowly running him down. I'm just staring at the back of him. Finally catch up to him, hang out with him for a bit, and then I go faster than him. And now at this point, same feeling I had last time. If I don't stop moving my legs, I'm going to win. And sure enough, dude, I'm running downtown. Also, you're passing all these fucking homeless people just like pissing and shitting, like sleeping with like just a blanket over their entire body. Obviously, they're trying to keep warm, but it's so funny, dude. Just thinking of like also another, like, I was going to say like the duality of man. Also another duality of man. Since I woke up super early, I was on Find My Friends, and I saw that Mac was our Lord and Savior, Matthew McFanger Merrill. I saw that he was moving, and I was like, that's weird. And then I was like, oh, obviously he's out. It's a freaking Saturday night. Obviously he's still out. So I texted him and I was like, hey. And he's like, why are you awake? Are you okay? I like how he asked me that, and I don't even have to ask him that because I know he's drinking. And he was like, hey, are you okay? And I was like, yeah, I have my race. And he's like, wow, I'm still out. And I was like, yeah, I can, obviously. It was just funny. Like, I'm going to go race, do a triathlon, and Mac is just like still drinking at 4 a.m. Hell yeah, dude. Love him. No, so I finished the race, immediately started crying. And yeah, dude, did it. 2:18. Freaking proud of myself. So stoked, dude. It was a great feeling finishing that. I feel kind of weird now, though. Today was weird. Because I've been training for so long for that. That's been like my focus for like so long that like now that it's finally here and I did it, it's kind of like, I don't know, I feel weird. I'm in great shape and stuff, and like I want to continue that, but I don't know, dude. It's a weird feeling. Because like I'm done. I don't need to keep training. I should, to just like stay in shape and not just like turn into a fat slob and party, but yeah, I don't know. It's strange. It's very strange. And so so that was basically my day. And then I went and ate barbecue after. So bomb, dude. Ate barbecue. If you're ever in San Diego, you got to go to Grand Ole Barbecue. It was amazing. Trying to think what else happened. Yeah, dude. It was a good day. Perks of like racing early in the morning too is like you do it early, so like by the time you're done, like it's still like 9:30. Like you'd still be waking up at your normal time, you know what I mean? Yeah, I guess I could talk about what's next, what my plan is next. So my plan next is to do. All right, so there's a San Diego half marathon in March. I want to do that. First of all, I want to take the rest of the year off to just like hang out, just chill, stop training 6 days a week, like just go to the gym, lift weights. I miss lifting weights. I remember I was thinking about it on the way to work today. I missed the way I felt lifting weights. I felt so good lifting weights. An ad for lifting weights, dude. No, I just remember the feeling I'd get like after I got a good pump, and it felt good. So I want to go back to doing that. I want to still do races. I like doing races. They feel good. I'm decent at it. I'm not the best at it, but I mean, like when I put my mind to something, I can accomplish it. And yeah, dude. So I want to still do races. So my goal is next year in March, the end of March, I want to do a half marathon in San Diego. There's one that I've been looking at that looks like a good course that I want to do. It's actually very similar to the course I did this past weekend. And the other thing I want to do is I want to do a half Ironman next year. I don't want to do full yet. I want to work up to it. So I want to do the half Ironman in Morro Bay. Let's see. Let's look up when that is. I think it's in May. Ironman 70.3 Morro Bay. Ironman 70.3 Morro Bay. Anything is possible. It's May 18th, 2024. Yeah, I want to do that. That'll be a great freaking time. Yeah, so that's my plan for the next 6 months. Just hang out, and the training for the Ironman. It's funny enough. The training for the Ironman starts, the first week of January. I looked it up. Well, like the program I'd be doing. So, yeah, dude, that's it, man. I'm gonna be doing that. So yeah. I encourage all of you to go do a race of some sort, even if it's a 5K, still getting out, doing all that, getting active. It's fun. It's fun racing against people. It's fun. The race environment morning of is fun. It's a lot of fun. It's a good time. Yeah, so that's that. What else we got on here? Comedian saying, "Oh, dude, wow. Yeah. Jesus Christ." I'm gonna save some of this, I guess, because I'm already at 37 minutes, so I could just end it here and save all this for next weekend. Or wow, I have a lot of shit. Dude, okay. Here's a little highlight of topics. We got something a comedian said to me. If I say it, it's gonna spoil it. We got what does this mean? Getting the biker wave when you scoot over for a motorcyclist. What does it mean? Talk about the Greek national soccer team names. Creed is straight up a black preacher. Never judge a book by its cover. Thought the guy beats his wife, but he got spit on. Oh, yeah, wow. Talk about Ocean Gate, dude. Wow, the Sub Titan, and Grimace's B-Day. Okay, dope. I'll share the 2 comedian stories, I guess, or the 2 work stories from that, and I'll get out of here. Yeah, because I meant to say this a couple weeks ago, but I forgot about it. So I was working like a couple weekends ago when I was working at the comedy club. There was a comedian there, and obviously there was a clown there doing juggling and card tricks. That was terrible. There was a magician there. No, there was a comedian there. Obviously, he was one of the openers, and it was funny because who the F is talking right now, dude? It was funny because he was the opener. That wasn't the funny part. There's nothing really funny about that. He was the opener, and I went in there at the end of the show because they were taking too long, and I just was like cleaning up some of the shit. And I asked him before I left. I was like, "Yo, man, do you need anything? Like, is there anything I can get you?" And he was like, "Yeah, man, give me another tequila shot." And I was like, "Okay, word." Like same tequila as last time, and he's like, "Yeah," and he's like, "It's been a long week." Like, it was one of those times when you're like about to walk away, and he's like, "It's been a long week," and it's just you and him in there, and you're like, "Okay, so obviously he wants me to talk to him." And like the good dummy, instead of just like turning around, or instead of like continually walking away, like, and just ignoring what the fuck he said, because who gives a fuck, and why do I care about this person? You know what I mean? Like, not to sound so selfish and whatever, but like, this guy just like get a therapist. You know what I mean? Don't just unload on on a food runner at a restaurant, dude. I'd never do that. Do it to like your friend. You know what I mean? Like, I care about people. I hope that everyone is okay. I hope that everyone is happy. I hope that everyone chases their dreams and gets what they want in life. But also at the same time, like, time and place. Do it to someone that you know. You know what I mean? So the guy goes, "Yeah, man, it's been a tough week." And I was like, I turned around. I was like, "Oh yeah, man, what happened?" And as soon as I said it, it was like one of those instances where you wish that you could take the words back. The words left my mouth, and as soon as they left, I wish I could just snatch them up and shove them back in my mouth. Because immediately I was like, "Oh, dude, this guy's going to unload on you. He's going to tell you everything that's wrong about his freaking life." And guess what, dude? He told me everything that was wrong with his life. He goes, I kind of like the quickness with which he told me. He goes, "It's been a long week." I was like, "What happened?" He goes, "2 of my ex-girlfriends dead in a week." My jaw immediately hit the floor. My jaw smacked the floor so hard it broke my jaw. And then I realized it was rude, and I closed my mouth. I was standing there, jaw dropped, kind of smiling, because I was like, "Oh my God. That's insane, dude. I can't wait to tell someone about this and how weird this conversation is." But the reason why it was so weird was because he starts telling me about, like, you know, his ex-girlfriend. Sorry, guys. Helen just texted me. Have you recorded yet? Recording now. Everything good? She's doing what I did to her last week, dude, when I was like, call me ASAP. Put this on mute. And he says all that shit, and then he ends it by being like, well, but obviously I didn't kill them. Now, how is that obvious? Also, that's something you say to someone. That's something you say when you have done it. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, I haven't done it. You did do it. You know what I mean? All right. Well, that was kind of a shitty end of the story. But anyways, your boy's got to go. Sorry to end it abruptly, but I'll tell some more stories next week. And yeah, thanks for joining me. Thanks for supporting me on this journey. I really appreciate it. And I'll talk to you guys next week. All right. Love ya. Bye.
Sweet, I'm so tired. Sweet, I'm so